Here, before going to explain the definition, first we need known to what is the limit we have to know. So for that, we are going to describe one more definition, neighborhood of A. అనగా ఒక సంఖ్యకి సపోజ్ ఇక్కడ ఒక సంఖ్య తీసుకున్నాం అనుకోండి, దీనికి ఇరువైపులా ఉండేటువంటి సంఖ్యను దానికి మరీ దగ్గరగా ఉండే వాల్యూని తీసుకొని ఒక ఇచ్చిన ఫంక్షన్లో f(x)లో కానీ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తే ఆ రెండు వాల్యూస్ దగ్గర ఆ రెండు విలువల దగ్గర సమానమైన వాల్యూ వస్తే అది లిమిట్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవుతుందని అంటాము. సో దట్ డెఫినేషన్, లిమిట్ ఎక్స్టెండ్స్ టు a plus f(x) we are taking here, and limit extends to a minus. This is nothing but what? This value is nothing but what? A minus. This value is nothing but what? A plus. So here a value, nearer values, both are nearer values. So at these values you are getting the same answer, same equal answer. This is nothing but what? RHL, right hand limit and left hand limit exist. So therefore limit L will be exist. So then only we can say this function at this value, so limit will be exist. Otherwise it is does not exist. Limit is not exist for this. So in this right hand limit, limit extends to 0, a plus f(x) equals to, this value is tending to what? L when x is approaches to a. So this is nothing but what is called right hand limit, and left hand limit limit extends to same sankhya a minus that same function is also approaching the same value L. So in this case also L, in this case also L, therefore we can write limit extends to a total value. So at that function f(x) is equals to L is called limit of a function. Limit of a function. సో ఇక్కడ దీన్ని అవధిగా తీసుకుంటాం మనం. లిమిట్స్ అనేది ఒక అవధి. నెక్స్ట్ కొన్ని ఫార్ములాస్ నేర్చుకుందాం మనం. బిఫోర్ గోయింగ్ టు ద ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ విల్ లెర్న్ సమ్ ఫార్ములాస్. సో ప్రాపర్టీస్ ఆఫ్ limits. See, suppose limit extends to a f(g)(x). It is nothing but what? We can write, separate the two functions here. f(x) is one function and g(x) is another function. So here we are writing separate functions. Limit is exist for both the functions. Limit extends to a f(x) into limit extends to a g(x). So suppose f(x) answer limit extends to a, his answer is L, limit extends to a, g(x) is answer is what? M you take. So this answer is what? L into M. This answer is L and this answer is M. So L into M. So Lm. So next property, limit extends to a, f plus g of x. So here limit extends to a, f(x) plus limit extends to a, g(x). This answer is what? L. This answer is what? M. So L plus M. So one more property is there. Limit extends to a, f/g of x. So here two functions we have. So numerator we can separate and denominator we can separate, and separate limit we have to write. And separate numerator ki denominator ki separate limit రాయాల్సిన అవసరం ఉంది. Limit extends to a, f(x) by limit extends to a, g(x). This answer is, numerator answer is L, this answer is M. So L by M. So these are the main important properties. Whenever we have two types, రెండు రకాల ఫంక్షన్స్ ఉంటే కనుక వాటికి మనం సపరేట్ లిమిట్ తీసుకోవడం జరుగుతుంది. దానికి మనం స్టాండర్డ్ రూపంలో కొన్ని ఫార్ములాస్ ఉన్నాయి. ఆ ఫార్ములాస్ నేను ఇప్పుడు రాస్తాను. ఆ ఫార్ములాస్ని మనం అప్లికేబుల్ చేసుకునే వీలుగా మనం రెండింటికి సపరేట్ లిమిట్స్ అనేది రాయాలి. లిమిట్ ఎక్స్టెండ్స్ టు 0, x power n minus a power n by x minus a. This answer is n into a power n minus 1. Limit extends to 0, e power x minus 1 by x is equals to 1. Limit extends to 0, a power x minus 1 by x is log a to the base e. So next, limit extends to 0, e power ax minus 1 by x, answer is a. Limit extends to 0, sin x by x is 1. Limit extends to 0, tan x by x 1. Limit extends to 0, sin of a into x by x, answer is a. So these are many formulas we have. When deriving the problems, we'll discuss that formulas. These are the main formulas. Okay, we'll start the problem. Before going to start the problem, one more result is there. Using that concept, we can solve 50% of the problems. If ఈ 50% కన్నా ఎక్కువ సమ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అనేటివి ఎల్ హాస్పిటల్ రూల్ ద్వారా మనము చేయవచ్చు. సో ఎల్ హాస్పిటల్ రూల్ అనేది ఫంక్షన్ అనేది లిమిట్ ఎక్స్టెండ్స్ టు వాట్ ఎవర్ వాల్యూ 0 ఆర్ ఏ ఎఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్ బై జీ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్. హియర్ దిస్ గోయింగ్ టు బి అన్డిఫైన్డ్. దిస్ ఫంక్షన్ అనేది డిఫైన్ కాని ఎడల అలాంటి వాటికి మనం లిమిట్ ఎక్స్టెండ్స్ టు రైట్ హియర్ indeterminate form. Then we can apply L'Hospital rule. Limit extends to same 0, same limit ki f dash of x by g dash of x. After that, same extends to 0 value, substitute in the given function if it is defined. Otherwise, again go for the, it is suppose not defined. So indeterminate form, again indeterminate. Again go for the next derivative, that is same limit extends to 0, f double dash of x by g double dash of x. So this is finite or infinite, we need to check. First substitute the value in that function. So after that we can get, దీన్ని సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసిన తర్వాత అగైన్ ఇండిటర్మినెంట్ ఫామ్ అయింది అనుకోండి, ఇండిటర్మినెంట్. సో లిమిట్ ఎక్స్టెండ్స్ టు 0, third order derivative, f double triple dash of x by g triple dash of x. So if it is final, okay, stop. So what is the getting answer is, that is the answer for that. So limit exists for that value at x equals to a. So in this way we need to proceed until that limit is as in approaches to finite number of finite value. Otherwise again we need to continue for so long. So when we get limit, that time we stop writing that process, and that is the value. Limit extends to 1, 2x minus 3 into root x minus 1 by 2x square plus x minus 3. ఈ ఫంక్షన్లో ఎక్స్ అనేది వాల్యూ 1ని సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసుకొని ఇది ఇండిటర్మినెంట్ ఫామా కాదా అనేది మనం వెరిఫై చేసుకోవాలి. సో సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తే 2 into 1 minus 3 root 1 minus 1 by 2 into 1 square plus 1 minus 3. So here nothing but what in the numerator 1 minus 1 0. Here 2 plus 1 3, 3 minus 3 0. So 0 by 0 form. So this is 0 by 0 form, indeterminate form. So we can apply L'Hospital rule. So L'Hospital rule is what? Same limit extends to 1, f dash of x. Here this is one u v differentiation. So u v differentiation formula is u v dash plus v u dash. So that we do in the numerator. 2x minus 1 into derivative of this is what? 1 by 2 root x minus 0 by x square derivative is 2 already is there, 4x plus 1. Again substitute the value. X equals to 1 substitute, 2 into 1 minus 1 into 1 by 2 root 1 minus 0 by 4 into 1 plus 1. So 2 minus 1, 1 by 2 root 1 by 4 plus 1, 5. So it is nothing but what? 1 by 2 root 5, 2 root into 1 by 5. So 1 by 10 is the answer. So this question answer is what? 1 by 10 is the answer. Limit extends to 0, cubed root 1 plus x minus cubed root 1 minus x by x. Your options are 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 0, 1. This question also by 𝗧𝗧 rule. So 𝗧𝗧 rule అనే ప్రక్రియ ద్వారా దీన్ని సాల్వ్ చేయవచ్చు. సో దీంట్లో this we can write limit extends to 0, 1 plus x power 1 by 3 minus 1 minus x power 1 by 3 by x. So this is also 𝗧𝗧 rule. So 0, substitute here 0, here 0. So 1 minus 1 by 0. So 0 by 0 form, it is indeterminate form. So here differentiate. So limit extends to 0. So 1 by 3 plus 1 by 1 plus x to the power 1 by 3 minus 1 minus 1 minus x power 1 by 3 minus 1. Inner function derivative is minus 1 by derivative of x is 1. So after that x0 substitute 1 by 3, 1 plus 0 power 1 by 3 minus 1 minus minus plus 1 minus x power 1 by 3 minus 1 by 1. See, 1 power anything is 1. So 1 power anything is 1. 1 ఘాతంలో ఎంత ఉన్నా దాని ఆన్సర్ 1 ఉంది. So 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3. So that is 2 by 3. So 2 by 3 is the answer, correct option this. So next prashna, 1 plus x power 1 by m plus 1 minus x power 1 by m by x. 1 plus x power 1 by n minus 1 minus x power 1 by n. Your options are 1 m plus n by m plus m minus n, n by m, m by n. ఇలాంటి ప్రశ్నలకి మనం సులువుగా సమాధానం చెప్పవచ్చు. ఇది 𝗧𝗧 రూల్ ద్వారానే సాల్వ్ చేయవచ్చు. కానీ ఇక్కడ ఘాతాలను కలపగా 1 by m plus 1 by m by 1 by n plus 1 by n, what is the answer? So 2 by m by 2 by n. So 2 cancel, this is n by m. So n by m is the third option, correct. So no need to go for the 𝗧𝗧 rule. So we can get by adding this ఘాతాలను కలపగా న్యూమరేటర్లో డినామినేటర్లో మనకు డైరెక్ట్గా ఆప్షన్ వచ్చేస్తుంది. సో ఇక్కడ 𝗧𝗧 రూల్స్ ఉపయోగపడాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు. సో ఆన్సర్ ఈస్ n by m. సో నెక్స్ట్ ప్రశ్న. సో లిమిట్ ఎక్స్టెన్స్ టు a power x minus x power a by x power x minus a power a equals to minus 1 given. మనం ఇక్కడ ఏ వాల్యూ అనేది ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి. సో దాన్ని కూడా 𝗧𝗧 రూల్ నుంచి మనం చేయవచ్చు. సో లిమిట్ ఎక్స్టెన్స్ టు a, సో డెరివేటివ్ ఆఫ్ a power x, derivative of a power x log a to the base e minus x power a, that is in the form of x power n. So a into x power n minus 1. So numerator derivative is over, denominator derivative is x power x. X power x we can separate, it is using logarithmic differentiation we have to use. So x power x equals to y, you take log on both the sides, log y equals to x power x log x. So differentiate. So 1 by y, derivative of log y, dy by dx is equals to x into uv derivative, uv. So u into derivative of log x is what? 1 by x, and log x into derivative of x is 1. So x cancel. So 1 plus log x, and this send y here. So y x plus x power x into 1 plus log x. This is dy by dx. ఈ మొత్తాన్ని ఇక్కడ తీసుకోవాలి, ఈ x పవర్ x లో డెరివేటివ్. సో ఇది x పవర్ x బ్రాకెట్ ఆఫ్ 1 ప్లస్ లాగ్ x minus a power a. This is constant value. Derivative of constant value is 0. Next, a value substituted in the function. So a power wherever a we have, a x ekkada undo akkada x place lo a substitute cheyali. A power a log a to the base e minus a power a minus 1 by a power a into 1 plus log a minus 0. A power a log a minus a power 1 we have, a power a minus 1 we have. So a power 1 plus a minus 1, 1 cancel, a power a only. So a power a into 1 plus log a. This answer already we have 1 minus 1. So log a. So a power a take common. So that is log a minus 1 by a power a 1 plus log a. A power a cancel, minus 1. Then at side shift change. Log a minus 1 is equals to minus 1 into 1 plus log a. So minus 1 minus log a minus 1. Minus 1 cancel. So log a, log 2 log a is equals to 0. 2 కూడా పంపించేయండి. Log a is equals to 0. So 0 we can write log 1 to the same base e. So a answer is what? 1. So a అనే విలువ 1. So 1 ఆప్షన్ ఇది. సో బ్రీఫ్గా మళ్ళీ ఒకసారి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసుకుందాం. ఇక్కడ డెరివేటివ్ ఆఫ్ దట్ a power x is what? a power x log a to the base e into x power a. It is in the form of x power n. So n into x power n minus 1. So that derivative is over in the numerator. Denominator x power x logarithmic differentiation. ఎందుకంటే ఫంక్షన్కి పవర్ ఫంక్షన్ ఉంది. So it is difficult to find the derivative for that function. So here that x power log x derivative already we did. So x power x into 1 plus log x you will get. So next function is a power a. అది కంప్లీట్ కాన్స్టెంట్ కాబట్టి దాని డెరివేటివ్ 0. దాని తర్వాత లిమిట్ ఎక్స్టెండ్స్ టు ఏ అప్రోచెస్ టు ఏ కాబట్టి ఆ ఏ అనే విలువని ఇందులో ప్రతిక్షేపించగా మనకు వచ్చిన వాల్యూ -1 ఆల్రెడీ ఇచ్చాడు. ఏ పవర్ ఏ లాగ్ ఏ మైనస్ ఏ పవర్ 1 ఏ పవర్ ఏ -1. ఇక్కడ ఘాతాలు సేమ్ కాబట్టి ఘాతాలను యాడ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. సో ఏ పవర్ 1 ప్లస్ ఏ -1, 1 క్యాన్సిల్. మళ్ళీ న్యూమరేటర్లో ఏ పవర్ ఏ ఈజ్ కామన్ ఈజ్ దేర్. సో వీ నీడ్ టు టేక్ ఏ పవర్ ఏ కామన్. సో లాగ్ ఏ -1 ఇన్ ద న్యూమరేటర్. Denominator already we have a power a, so get cancelled. So leftover term is what? This denominator part send that side. So -1 into 1 plus log a you will get. So log a -1 equals to -1 into 1 plus log a. So log a -1 equals to -1 minus log a. So 2 log ఈ మైనస్ లాగ్ ఏ అని తీసుకురండి లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్. -1 రెండు సైడ్ల సేమ్ సమాన వాల్యూ ఉంది కాబట్టి క్యాన్సిల్ చేయొచ్చు. 2 log a equals to 0. సో 0ని ఇన్ లాగ్లో log 1 to the base e రాయొచ్చు. సో ఏ ఆప్షన్ మనకు కావాలి కాబట్టి ఏ వాల్యూ ఈజ్ 1. సో సెకండ్ ఆప్షన్ ఇస్ ద కరెక్ట్ ఆప్షన్. ది quadratic equation whose roots are L comma m, where L equals to limit extends to theta tends to 0, 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta, m equals to limit theta tends to 0, 2 tan theta by theta into 1 minus tan square theta. X square option, first option x square 5x minus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. Second option x square plus 5x plus 6 equals to 0. X square minus x plus 6 equals to 0. X square minus x plus 6 equals to 0. L, M are the roots of the quadratic equation. So every quadratic equation have two roots, that L and M. So L and M, one standard limits given, we need to first find the standard limit values of L and M. And L యొక్క M యొక్క విలువలను కనుక్కుంటే అవే roots of that equation. So L equals to limit theta tends to 0. So 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta by theta. 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta, sin 3 theta formula. So limit theta tends to 0. Sin 3 theta by theta. Here we have one standard limit. Limit theta tends to 0. Sin a theta by theta. Answer is what? 3. So L equals to we got 3. Next M. M equals limit theta tends to 0. 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta into theta we have. So this 2 tan theta by 1 minus tan square theta, tan 2 theta formula, theta tends to 0, tan 2 theta by theta. Here also tan a theta by a theta formula. Here tan a theta by theta, limit theta tends to 0 is answer is A. So that concept, here 2 is the answer, M is 2. So after getting the M, so we have one quadratic equation, that is x square minus L plus M, sum of roots into x plus product of roots is equals to 0. So L plus M, L is what? 3, M is what? 2. So here answer is 5. So L into M, 2 into 3, 6, here 6, answer verify. So x square minus 5x, x square minus 5x plus 6. So first is the correct option. Sixth question is limit L, if L1 equals to limit extends to 2 plus x plus step of x. L2 limit extends to 2 plus 2x minus step of x. L3 limit extends to pi by 2 cos x by x minus pi by 2. Then, so these 3 values order we need to check in the option. So which option going to satisfy? So for that, first individual values, ఒక్కొక్క function ని మనం solve చేసుకుంటూ వెళ్దాం. So L1 అనే value ని limit extends to 2 plus a function is x plus step of x. Step of x is nothing but what? Greatest integer function. Greatest integer function. Here the value is 2 plus. 2 plus we can take 2.001. So step of 2.001 is nothing but what? Here greatest integer value is what? 2. So 2. So here L1 becomes limit extends to 2 plus, here x is as it is x, this value is 2. Now this x is approaches to 2, so 2 plus 2 is answer is 4. Next L2. L2 function is what? Limit extends to 2 plus right side is approaches 2x minus step of x. Already step of x answer we got 2. So that value substitute here. Limit extends to 2 plus 2x minus 2. So here x is approaches to 2. So substitute 2 into 2, 4 minus 2. This value is what? 4 minus 2, 2. So next L3. L3 is what? Limit extends to pi by 2 cos x by x minus pi by 2. So cos x, right? Cos x can be written as sin 90 minus x. So this we can write minus, take common here, minus sin pi by 2 minus x. So instead of cos x, right, limit extends to pi by 2, sin cos plus sin pi by 2 minus x. This pi by 2 minus x, x taken common, x minus pi by 2. So this here x minus pi by 2 by x minus pi by 2. So now we are getting the standard form. When you are writing limit x minus pi by 2 tends to 0, this is going to get standard form. So limit extends to 0, sin x by x form. So that answer is what? 1. So L3 equals to 1. L3 1, L2 is 2, L3 is 4. L1 4, L2 2, L3 is 1. So what order? L3 is the least value. L3 is the least value, less than symbol. So this. Next L2 is more greater than L3. So it is this going to, these two options are satisfied. So what about L1? That is 4. So L1 bigger to L2. So this option is satisfies. So this answer is this third option. L1, L2, L3 we got. So after that we need to verify the option. So which one is the smallest number among these 3? So L3 is the least one. So option all are the 4 option you verify, L3 is the least value. So this is going to happen. One more case, L2 also verify. So L2 is what? 2. So L4 is L1 is what? 4. So it is lesser only. So L1 is greater value. So this third option will satisfy this question. Okay. Third one is the option for correct option for that question. Limit extends to 5 x power k minus 5 power k by x minus 5 is equals to 500. Then positive integral value of k is, first option is 3, second option is 4, third option is 5, fourth option is 6. This is in the form of limit extends to a x power n minus a power n by x minus a. Answer is what? N into a power n minus 1 answer. Same, instead of n we have k, just here k we have. So that right answer is what? N into, means here k into a is what? 5 power k minus 1. That answer is 500 given. 500 right, 4 into 5 power 4 minus 1. So 5 cube is nothing but 125. 125 into 4, it is 500. So k value is what? K value is 4. So fourth option is, second option is the correct answer for this question. So just it is in the standard form. X power k minus a, 5 power k by x minus 5 is nothing but what? N into a power n minus 1. So that 500 right into 4 into 5 power like n minus 1 case by 4 minus 1. Here k is anyway in 4, it is nothing but answer is 4. Next question. Next question. Limit extends to 0. Sine of pi cos square x by x square. Option minus pi, pi, pi by 2, minus pi by 2. So this question, limit extends to 0 is given. Sine of pi into this cos square x, we can write 1 minus sine square x by using first identity x square. Next, limit extends to 0, sine 180 minus theta. Here it is pi here, pi. So pi minus pi sine square x you will get. Sine 180 minus theta is what? Sine theta only, that is pi sine square x by x square. So we need to get one standard form. This complete value multiply and divided. ఈ రెండు ఈ వాల్యూని మల్టిప్లై డివైడెడ్ చేయాలి. సో పై సైన్ స్క్వేర్ ఎక్స్ by pi sine square x. So separate the limit. Limit extends to 0. Sine of pi sine square x by pi sine square x. This limit also pi sine square x is approaches to 0. One case, and another case limit extends to 0. Pi into sine square x by this x square right here. So this is one standard limit. So into pi. So this one is standard limit. What is the answer for this? 1 square into 1 into pi. So answer is pi. So pi is the option. So pi is the second option is the correct answer. So first we are need to get in the standard form. So for that we need first identity, that's cos square x can be written as 1 minus sin square x. That is open with 1, pi minus pi sin square x. Sin 180 minus theta is what? So sin theta only. Sin pi sin square x. So we need to multiply this complete part, multiply and divide it. After that rearrange it into standard limit form. So that answer is what? 1 square into 1 into pi. So our answer is the pi. Next question. Limit extends to 0. 1 minus cos ax by x sin 3x. Options. A square by 3, a square by 6, minus a square by 6. Coming to this. In the numerator 1 minus cos x, 1 minus cos theta formula, 2 sin square theta. So that formula substitute here. Limit extends to 0. 2 sin square a x by 2 by x into sin 3x is as it is. So after that, limit extends to 0, 2 is constant, right outside, sin square a by 2 into x by multiply a square by 4, a square by 4 into sin 3x we have. So this is going to be standard limit. So that is 2 into a square by 2 into 1 into a square by 4 into limit extends to 0, 1 by sin 3x, already x we have, So that x right here, it is standard limit 3. So 2 into a square by 4 into 1 by 3. So a square by 6 is the answer. A square by 6, third option is the correct answer. See, here two functions we have. So one is 1 minus cos ax and x by x into sin 3x. We need to convert into two standard limits. One numerator formula is what? 2 sin square ax by 2 into x sin 3x. So this I am writing separate limit, and leftover term is what? Sin 3x is as it is. So separate, the answer is substitute 2 into 1 into a square by 4, this as it is. Here separate the limit for this sin 3x by 1 more x is there, that x right here, this x here, sin 3x by x, answer is 3. So a square by 6 is the answer. So limit extends to infinity, x plus 6 by x plus 1 power x plus 4. Answer is e power 4, e power 6, e power 5, e. So x tends to infinity is nothing but what? Substitute x place infinity value, that is 1 power infinity you will get. Answer is 1 power infinity model. So for this type of model questions, limit extends to e power limit f of x into g of x formula. So this is the one important formula. So here we need to identify the first function. It is not first compulsory, it in the form of f of x to the power g of x model we should get. For this we need to add and subtract 1 in inner side bracket. So limit extends to infinity, 1 plus x plus 6 by x plus 1 minus 1 to the power x plus 4. So here limit extends to infinity, 1 plus x plus 6 minus of x plus 1 by x plus 1. So limit extends to infinity, 1 plus x plus 6 minus x minus 1, x cancelled by x plus 1. So limit extends to infinity, 1 plus 6 by x plus 1 to the power x plus 4, x plus 4. This one is f of x, this one is g of x. So just formula apply, exponential to the power limit extends to infinity, f of x into g of x, f of x into g of x. So here it is what f of x? 6 by x plus 1 into x plus 4. So here limit e power limit extends to infinity, here x take common in the numerator, x take common. So x means 6x is already there, 1 plus 4 by x by x take common in the denominator, 1 plus 1 by x. This x cancel. So as x is tending towards infinity, 1 by x tends to 0. So limit e power 1 by x tends to 0. So it is 6 into 1 plus 4 by x by 1 plus 1 by x. This value is 0, 1 by x tends to 0. This value is 0, 1 by x tends to 0. Answer is e power 6 by 1. So that is limit whatever it is. So answer is e power 6. E power 6 is the answer. Second option. Limit y approaches x, sin square y minus sin square x by y minus x. That answer is, first option is sin 2y, sin 2x, cos square y, cos square x. So for that function, limit extend y tends to x, sin square a minus sin square b formula, sin square b minus sin square a formula, sin of a plus b into sin of a minus b. So here y x, sin of y plus x into sin of y minus x by y minus x. So one standard limit is this one along with y tends to 0. So limit y minus x is approaches to 0, sin y minus x by y minus x, it is 1, and limit extends to 0, sin of y plus x. This answer is 1. 1 into limit y tends to x is nothing but what? In place of y substitute x. So sine of x plus x. That answer is what? Sine 2x. Sine 2x is the answer 2. So second option is the correct. So we are using sine square b minus sine square a formula. So sine of a plus b into sine of a minus b. So one term we are getting standard limit. That limit also we need to change. Y minus x tends to 0, sine y minus x by y minus x, and into one more function is there. Separate we have to write the limit for that. Y tends to x and sine y plus x. So instead of y, substitute x, sine 2x is the option. So second one is the correct answer. Next question. Limit extends to infinity. 2x plus 3 into 3x plus 5 by 4x plus 1 into 5x plus 2. Options are 3 by 10, minus 15 by 2, minus 3 by 10, 15 by 2. Infinity model, so we need to x take common in the numerator and denominator. So then after that we need to cancel. So limit extends to infinity. First bracket x take common, that is 2 plus 3 by x. Next second bracket also x take common, 3 plus 5 by x by first bracket x take common in the denominator, 4 plus 1 by x. Again x take common in the second bracket, 5 plus 2 by x. Here x into x, x square. Here also x into x, x square cancel. So as x is approaches to infinity, then 1 by x tends to 0. So limit 1 by x tends to 0, 2 plus 3 by x, 3 plus 5 by x by 4 plus 1 by x into 5 plus 2 by x. So here answer substitute 1 by x tends to 0, 2 plus 0 into 3 plus 0 by 4 plus 0 into 5 plus 0. So 2 into 3, 6 by 4 into 5, 20. 2 3s are 2, 10s are. So 3 by 10 is the answer. So first option is the correct option for this question. Next question. Limit extends to infinity, x plus 1 power 10, x plus 2 power 10 and so on, plus x plus 10 power 10 by x power 10 plus 10 power 10. So options are 0, 1, minus 1, 10. Observe this question. Here x plus 1 power 10, x plus 2 power 10, everything power 2 power like 10 is there. Here we need to get one x power 10 common, here also x power 10 common, here also x power 10 common. So each bracket x power 10 take common. So 1 plus 1 by x power 10 plus x power 10 into 1 plus 2 by x power 10 and so on, plus x power 10, 1 plus 10 by x power 10 by denominator also one x term x power 10 is common. So 1 plus 10 power 10 by x power 10. So again x power 10 is common in the throughout the series. So again x power 10 take common, 1 plus 1 by x power 10 plus 1 plus 2 by x power 10 and so on, plus 1 plus 1 by x power 10, 10 by x power 10 into 1 plus 10 power 10 by x power 10. So x power 10 cancel. Here limit is x is approaches to infinity. Here also limit x is approaches to infinity. As x is approaches to infinity, then 1 by x is what? 1 by x tends to also 0. So limit extends to 1 by x tends to 0. So here 1 plus 1 by x power 10 plus 1 plus 2 by x power 10 plus and so on, 1 plus 10 by x power 10 by 1 plus 10 power 10 by x power 10. So 1 by x tends to 0 means 1 by x square also tends to 0 and 1 by x power n also in general and also it is 0. So it here 1 by x power 10 we have. So here this one is 0, 0 plus 1 plus this one is 0 plus and so on up to plus 1 plus 0. How many 10 terms we have? 1, 2, 3 and so on 10 we have. 1 plus 2 plus In every case 1, 1, 1. So that answer is what? In the numerator 10, denominator 1 plus 0. So answer is 10. So answer is fourth option. So total 10 terms we have. In 10 terms, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to 10 terms. So numerator answer is 10. So denominator answer is 1. So answer is fourth option 10.